Hey guys, welcome back. We have another break-in. We have another criminal. Again, thank you very much, everyone that watches these, everyone that shares them around. The more eyes, the better. And hopefully, eventually, we can catch these perpetrators. We're in Virginia this time. We have I feel invaded. Henrico, shop owner, says he was robbed $20,000 worth of items. We have the perp on screen here. There's a little video with it. We'll go through the details. It seems like it was a variety of items, but as soon as Pokemon cards get involved, we got to make a video on it. Again, if you're from that area and you can share this out, I'm sure some people in that area have seen it, but the more eyes, the better. So here we have it, Richmond, VA. One Henrico County antique shop has fallen victim to a robbery over the weekend. We have the Henrico Antique Shop theft. Thief caught on camera. So this was very recent. We have February 10th, 2023. And it looks like it was just before 5 a.m. when he's looking at the camera here. Very awesome that we have the timestamp. We have, quote, I feel invaded. I feel like my private space has been taken away from me. Store owner John Wells said, $20,000 worth of merchandise is now gone from Oddballs Collectibles to Claire's Antique Shop located in Merchants Walk Shopping Center on West Broad Street. So it's kind of like a two-in-one. That's a part of the name. It's not two different locations. Wells says it was Friday morning when he realized the thief broke in through the shop's back door. Security cameras captured the culprit stealing TVs, electronics, sports memorabilia, and even rare Pokemon cards. The thief also swiped around $1,000 out of a donation jar for SPCA pet adoptions. No, you don't mess with the pet adoptions. All right, we have related video. Thousands were stolen from his Henrico shop. The thief was caught on camera. So we'll take a look at this. Guys, just brace yourselves. Clearly, the reporting on this is they don't know exactly what's going on, but we'll watch it anyway.
Henrico business owner says he's frustrated after his antique store was broken into Friday night. He spoke with our crime insider, John Burkett, who has exclusive video of the robbery. John.
Well, Julie, there's been a few break-ins at the West End businesses recently, but one small business owner tells me he feels like his shop was targeted, the shop you see behind me, and to add insult to injury, he says he had a pet adoption fund that was set up that too was swiped.
They're cowards, they're thieves, they're criminals.
John Wells Jr. is a frustrated West End small business owner. Friday night, the back door of his antique shop off West Broad Street in the Merchants Walk Shopping Center was breached, and at least one thief seen here stealing collector cards, sports memorabilia, even donated money set aside for a pet adoption program this past weekend.
Part of my store's name is Claire's, right. And Claire is my dog that I rescued from the SPCA about 6 years ago. So animal rescue, animal adoption is very important to me, and it's actually, it's part of our namesake.
Over $1,000 in cash and about $20,000 in merchandise. That's what Wells has counted so far.
I'm a hardworking small business. I'm not Walmart. I'm not Target. I don't have, all this money spent around the inventory. This is how I feed my family. This is how I pay my employees. This is how I pay my rent. And for someone to walk in and take our inventory is despicable. He's a coward.
Wells also tells me he believes the thief was not flying solo and several other could have been working with him, and he thinks the guy has done it before. Things like brand new rare 1980 Pokemon cards and cleats signed by Michael Vick are a few of his exclusive items missing. He is asking folks out there if they recognize the man in the surveillance photo in this story. He's offering up a $1,000 reward for information that leads police to him.
Okay, so yes, no, the 1980s Pokemon cards do not exist, and it's weird that they would steal something like autographed cleats because you would think that would be pretty easy to trace. So hopefully, if anyone sees the cleats somewhere, there's a pretty good chance that those are the ones. Anything that's signed, regardless, is going to be extremely easy to match up, because it's never going to be signed in the exact same spot in the exact same way. So I think, if anything, the cleats are probably definitely the smoking gun there, but also depending on what the Pokemon cards were, if they were graded, if they were signed, etc., or if it's something that's really rare or something that's all kind of bundled together being sold somewhere else, chances are this is another one of those junky situations where they're going to try and pawn them somewhere else. So hopefully the other businesses nearby have their eyes peeled, as well as anyone that's in the area on any groups or sort of like buy, sell, trade groups in that area, local classifieds. Be sure to be on the lookout for that. So we have, this is how I feed my family. This is how I pay my employees. Wells said. Wells is now offering a $1,000 reward for anyone who can identify the suspect. And by all means, guys, I don't want the $1,000. That's yours if you're able to identify this person. I would also like to cover it if you do find them, if you do identify them. But the credit is entirely yours if somebody's able to track them down. I have worked hard for 10 years to build my business, and for this thief to walk in and steal our inventory and to take it like it's nothing. For me, it's big, Wells said. Wells believes this was a targeted attack and that the thief didn't act alone. The store owner is also a recent colon cancer survivor. Wells says the robbery is just another battle he's working to overcome. Because of my experience with cancer, I have the fight in me, and I will continue to fight to make sure he's taken off the streets and that other small businesses don't feel the same impact, Wells said. This is still an active investigation. Anyone with information is asked to contact Detective E. Wright at, we get the phone number there, or Crime Stoppers at the phone number there. Make sure it's on screen for you guys in case anyone wants to call that in. But also, please let me know if you have information, as I'd like to cover it here as well. It's pretty tough to track down these criminals. It's completely unacceptable. It's one thing to be like a greasy scumdogger that goes and steals from a big box store, but to do it to a small business like this is just absolutely unacceptable. And I hope that you pay for your actions. Every single one of you that are doing this. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Thanks, guys, for sharing this. Thanks for joining the Discord, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.